Yeah, I saw it when I was 6 years old in Troy, Missouri. It's a little bitty theater, only one screen, of course, because that was back in, what, 1977.
Actually, the first one came out when I was a freshman in college, and it was one of those midnight release things.
So my dad thought that laser discs were going to be a thing and bought the player and a bunch of them, but the only 3 that I ever watched were Star Wars.
I definitely saw at least one in the 80s in the theater. I remember that, and I remember the Ewok craze.
You had to have money for that, which I did not have, so I had to wait till it got to TV, which is probably like a couple of years later.
I think I was living in Houston, and I went to see it, and I was really wowed by it. It was the best special effects I'd seen since The Wizard of Oz.
I was a big Chewbacca fan, so yeah.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It was a different type of movie, and I think everybody was excited about it.
Once I discovered how to press play on the Laserdisc player, it was every day, but I was probably, I don't know, 8, 9 years old, and then once my siblings were able to understand it, I'd watch it with them.
But I also remember Princess Leia's crazy curler hairdo.
I had to get the Princess Leia trading card because I had the biggest crush. I was only 6, but I knew about girls at that point with the little buns. Fell in love with her, even at that young age.
What's up, Princess, with the little buns right there? So what's her name? Princess Leia?
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Invisible chokeout.
My husband is a pretty big fan, and he is doing his best to make sure our children become obsessed with Star Wars.
That's all I asked for in Christmas was little action figures, and then like blankets or pajamas I'd wear all the time.
And I remember my brother got the Millennium Falcon set that opened up, and then we had all the little bitty figurines that we played with for hours.
May the Force be with you.
We've already accumulated 2 lightsabers in our house, some Star Wars underwear for my 5-year-old.
Luke, I'm your father.
We tried to make a Darth Vader outfit, like it just was pretty much a black bucket that I put on my head, but as long as I had the voice down, everyone believed me.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Let's see, I was inducted as an honorary member of the Makazi Squad of the 501st Legion in 2012.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
It's just, it brings me back big time with my childhood and Laserdiscs, because they're gonna be a thing again.
I think Star Wars is just one of those franchises with enormous staying power.
A great story, no matter when it was shot, stands the test of time, and I think that's probably what this is. It's a great story, told well, with some really cool technology that even seems relevant and fresh today.
Orlando Sentinel newspaper, check it out, yeah, do us the favor, promise that you will love it later, I promise, we got Central Florida flavor, yeah.